Gabriel Sherman at Vanity Fair has some inside details into Trump's relationship with his aides. And this is fascinating because there's this whole question of what Trump will do for Manafort now that Manafort has refused to turn on Trump in an effort to get some sort of plea deal. Now, before we get to the Manafort part of the story though, I do want to talk about the intervention that some of the Trump aides, some of Trump's friends wanted to do, and this intervention that Trump avoided at all costs. So senior officials talked about inviting Rudy Giuliani and a group of Trump's New York real estate friends to stage an intervention, and this was allegedly going to happen last week. Trump refused to take the meeting. One of the sources who spoke to Sherman at Vanity Fair said, you know Trump, he hates being lectured to.
Of course, I feel like Trump is yelling, of course, in that graphic.
Yeah. Okay, there's more drums. Okay, Deputy Chief of Staff Bill Shine has privately expressed concern, telling a friend that Trump's emotional state is, quote, very tender.
Oh, instant classic, instant classic. Okay. Yes, we're laughing at you, Donald Trump. Yes. Okay, that is a literal LMAO. Okay, well, not quite literal. It's still there, but anyway. Okay, so Bill Shine is a former top executive at Fox News. It was a bit of a controversy when he went to the Trump White House, but they all don't get it. This is what I've been saying on air for like the last 2 years. But they think that, oh yeah, you guys are progressive, you're against Donald Trump. No, he is totally mentally unstable. Part of the way you can tell is when he screams on Twitter, one of the things I'm famous for is my mental stability. Who says that? Who says that?
Someone who's in a very tender emotional state.
Exactly. So but like guys like Bill Shine, like, oh, Fox News conservative, oh, Donald Trump, he's a real man. And then he goes in, he's like, oh my God. He's a basket case and you can't control him. He's a child, he's a total moron. And his emotional state is very tender.
I can't, okay. So there's more. So apparently his own family members are concerned. Jared and Ivanka told Trump that stripping security clearances from former intelligence officials would backfire, but Trump ignored them. Kushner later told a friend that Trump got joy out of taking away John Brennan's clearance. By the way, quick update on John Brennan's security clearance. Even though Trump has been threatening to take it away, Brennan has just come out and said, look, aside from the initial news stories about it, like no one's contacted me, I still have security clearance.
Because
it's all for show.
No, and a lot of people at the White House, they know what a child he is. They're like, just ignore it, move on. Yeah. Like he'll never double check.
That's such a good point.
Okay.
He wouldn't know
What's he gonna do? He's gonna do the homework to find out if we actually took away his security clearance?
Of course he's not.
Of course he's not gonna do that. So yeah, it's every one of these stories is amazing.
I know. So there's more. So now let's finally get to the Manafort part of this. There was some speculation indicating that Trump would pardon Manafort as a way of saying thank you for not turning on me. And so Trump continues to raise the possibility of a pardon for Manafort. However, Don McGahn, who is his lawyer, the White House counsel, so let me be clear about that, not his personal lawyer. Don McGahn's like, no buddy, don't do that, bad idea, I'm not gonna let it happen. So Trump is like, me no like, I look for other White House counsel who do my bidding, right? Trump has been clashing, I should say, with White House counsel Don McGahn, who sources said is strongly against granting Manafort a pardon. Trump has told people he's considering bringing in a new lawyer to draft a Manafort pardon if McGahn won't do it.
So two things here. One is he's Joffrey, and oh yeah, well I'll kill her. Here, give me I'm gonna do it, right? Off with his head. And the advisors are like, no. Even the evil advisors. You know, if you watch Game of Thrones, the mom who's super evil is like, no, not because he's being too evil, but because he's being too stupid. Yep. He doesn't think through the consequences of his actions. So all of his other advisors who are not good guys, even Giuliani's like, please don't be this stupid. When Giuliani has to worry about your intelligence, there is no bar low enough.
Yeah.
Okay. And so but to be fair to Donald Trump, there's one thing he knows that they don't know. He did it. He's guilty as you could possibly imagine.
I think they know.
No, I don't think they do. Now look at Bill Shine. He didn't know that Trump's emotional state was tender. He thought he was going to go in and represent a tough guy conservative. No, he's a child, a buffoon. Shine at this late date, he didn't know. Trump supporters, they don't know. They think he's a smart businessman. He's a fool of epic proportions. So all these people, they've deluded themselves and they tell themselves pretty little lies about, oh no, Trump is an honest man, right? Okay, and they might not, look, they know his lies. Nobody can avoid that.
Yeah.
But if you told them Trump's a lifelong criminal, they'd be like, oh, no way, right?
Just with that face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
well, Giuliani first would do this, like, no way. Right? Anyway, so they're thinking, why on God's green earth would you pardon Manna Fort when that's going to get you in a world of political trouble? Then you're going to put the Republicans in a position where they have to consider impeachment, and they've said that on the record.
Right.
It seems, and it is also illegal. It is clearly, obviously obstruction of justice, right? So why would you do that? There's a good reason. Because he did it. And he knows that Manafort has information on him that is worse than anything they could imagine. That's why he's like, look, I might be stupid, but you're dumber than me for not realizing what kind of a criminal I am. Why do you think I'm in a cold sweat panic where I wake up literally in the middle of the night, go, there's no collusion, it's a witch hunt, and then go back to sleep? Okay, he does that because he knows that Manafort and Cohen and his attorney Weisselberg, they all have the goods on him. Tick, 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 tick.
It feels good. Feels real good.
Yeah, let's see how.
Just knowing that he's panicking like that. Never miss another TYT video by ringing the bell below. You'll get notified whenever we publish something new. And don't forget to join TYT and download the TYT Plus app today. Download the TYT Plus app on your phone or head over to tyt.com/join.